everything is just a mess right now. Now things are popping up on my computer that I have no control over, which is honestly a huge problem because I need a little bit of control of what I'm doing. Why won't this go away? I need to just go away. No, I don't want to see it. Okay, there we go. Whew. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hurricane Washington is here for the latest update on the tropics. Do you have this area of investigation, or not investigation, this area of concern that we're watching? I need to do an update. I don't think it's still at 40%. Maybe it is, but this is the last update at 7 a.m. Central Time. Giving it a 40% chance of tropical development. That was at 5 a.m. Pacific Time. Oh, that's right. It hasn't updated yet. I always used to do my things at 1 p.m. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm not doing my stream at 1 p.m. today. Just, I had an appointment and I'm going to do a little bit earlier. I'll be doing about 15-20 minute stream. It has to be pretty quick because I have to leave. I literally, I have to be ready and start walking out the door at 11:30. So this is going to be a very, very quick stream. We're going to go through all of the things today as quick as we can, as possible. If you have any questions, I will answer them in the stream this evening at 7 p.m. Central Time. Anyway, continue talking about this. This still has developed into becoming a tropical storm when it makes landfall there in Mexico. I don't think it's become a hurricane at all, but anything is possible. I do not think it's become a hurricane. I mean, some of the models say 980, 975 millibars. I mean, we could be seeing a Category 1 hurricane, maybe even a Category 2. I don't know. We're just going to have to see and watch what the system right here does. We do have to watch that area. Next week, we could have possibly see a tropical storm or depression develop in the Mediterranean Sea, which we could be seeing some 50, 65 mile per hour sustained winds, gusts reaching hurricane force above 74 miles per hour in the Italy region, southern Italy. Southwest Greece, we could be seeing some of these tropical storm force winds. And hurricane force winds, and that's very, very rare, and that is very dangerous. You have storm surge, you have 5-6 foot storm surge, lots of heavy rain, lots of flooding in that region, and then of course you're going to have the winds, which are going to be causing a lot of damage. So something we'll have to closely monitor here in the next several days in case anything in that region develops. Everything over there on October 26, 2021 is when we could see a disturbance, a storm develop in the Mediterranean Sea. So we have to closely monitor any possibility developing, and that region we will give you the latest updates if that does in fact occur. So let's continue and look at the models to see what we're looking at here in the East Pacific, West Pacific, Central Pacific, and just kind of look at all the models here in general. Your audio has an echo. It is very loud due to... Okay, that's a problem. That's a huge problem if there's an echo. That is a massive, massive problem that there's an echo, and I have no idea why. Okay. Strange. Has anything changed? I mean, like, this is a problem. If y'all can't understand anything I'm saying, this is a big, 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 big problem. Oh, I know what I did. That was wrong. Okay. Let me know if it gets any better. Okay, so we do have this system here in the East Pacific. A cold front trying to develop. Big front. Oh, well, it's fun now. Okay, good. So there is this cold front that is trying to develop, which I do want to just light. Alright, wonderful. So as you can see right here, there is a upper level low. The Hurricane Watch team predicts or thinks, just based on side estimations, this could be about 958 millibar. 958, yeah. I think, no, 965 millibar upper level low. So this is a relatively powerful, upper level low. This is going to produce a lot of snow, a lot of heavy rain, and just wintry conditions here in the mountains here coming in the week. So in case you don't know where this is Canada up here. This is British Columbia, Canada right here. This down down over here would be like, way down here would be California, Washington, Oregon, and all that fun stuff. But this is all British Columbia, Canada. Way up there would be Alaska, and over there would be Russia. And China is over there, and Japan, and stuff like that. So that's the area that we're looking at here. So I just kind of want to like show you all this because it's some incredible satellite imagery here that we're seeing earlier this morning. It just really looks really well defined and developed. So that's what we're looking at. We're also going to be looking at, again, I'm going to look at the next thing I want to look at is a storm in the, and it doesn't exist yet, but there's a potential of a tropical system in the Mediterranean Sea. Do want to take a look at the models in the East Pacific very quick. I want to look at the models in the East Pacific first because certainly we just want to take a look and have an idea what is that storm in the East Pacific going to do. Is it going to, make landfall? Is it not going to make landfall? We just need to have an idea. The GFS is very consistent on this storm. Being a relatively powerful system, look at that, 974 millibars. Let's take a look at the northeast quadrant and see what we're getting in terms of wind speed. There's 50. So, we could be dealing with a 65, 70 mile per hour tropical storm. It's probably way stronger than that, let's be honest. That's 50. 60. That's an 80 mile an hour hurricane, category 1 hurricane here. Oh yeah, lower, it would be the lower dynamics. So there it is. I don't think it's classified as be a very low end category 1 hurricane. There's like a 50, 60, there's 70, so it'd be 80 mile per hour hurricane. Again, in air pressure, we're dealing with about 900, and we're looking at 974. So I can't find anything stronger than that. If I go too far in, we would see weaker. 10, 15. And so that's something I'm looking at here. Here's 60. There's 70 again. So this is an 80 mile per hour category 1 hurricane right here. So that's what we could be looking at. Now again, this is about 60 hours out, which is not too far of this developing. So I think this is going to develop relatively quickly and rapidly, according to the GFS. So there it is, the system. Got a 90% chance of development in the next 5 days. My God, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Well, so I'm going to go to the Joint Typhoon Warning Center and take a look and see what they're showing. But here, they still have not acknowledged that Invest 98W exists. It showed it yesterday, and then it just went away. It was like gone. Now they're not showing it. There it is. We now have an area of investigation in the East Pacific, Invest 92E. Here's that tropical system that we've been talking about here for several days. I'm going to look at visible high resolution here since it is officially daytime there. There it is. So you look at that convection, ladies and gentlemen. You can really see look at all this convection here. A lot of convection. We're not seeing any rotation. But the fact that there is a lot of convection in this system shows that the storm is developing and trying to get stronger and organize itself. So I do think by later this weekend, Saturday into Sunday probably, we could see this become either a tropical depression or possibly even a tropical storm. But there is a huge amount of convection with this tropical system. And regardless, I do think you can even see the coastline way up here. This area could be seeing a lot of heavy rain. We'll be seeing a lot of heavy rain from this system. So we're going to have to closely monitor and watch what this system does, because this could really be bad for Mexico here if this doesn't make landfall. Because they're saying, this is going to, it's going to have some problems. So there's that system right there. Again, here it is. A broad area of disturbed weather continues to produce disorganized showers and thunderstorms within a couple hundred miles off the southern coast of Mexico. Environmental conditions are expected to be conducive for gradual development of the system during the next several days, and a tropical depression is likely to form by this weekend while the system moves slowly west-northwestward to northwestward near or just offshore the southern coast of Mexico. The next 48 hours, it has a 40% chance of development, In the next 5 days, a 90% chance of tropical development. All right, enough for that. I do want to, wrap this up as quickly and make this stream as quick and efficient as possible. talk about the, where is it at? 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 Where is it all at? The Europe region, because we are still thinking a tropical disturbance, depression, storm, area of low pressure, but you can clearly see it is a closed low. The isobars close all the way around, which means you can really see it's much tighter here. Heavy rain looks like will be around southern part of Italy. Again, this would be around October 25th, 2021. I'm going to go to runtime. Okay, this is 12Z. I'm going to go to 6Z so we have an idea of the possibility of what we could be looking at with the tropical system here. And this shows multiple vortices. Those are tornadoes, excuse me. Looks like not one. There's a first one. And then there's another one. God forbid. You know, I mean, like, that could be pretty brutal. But again, I want y'all to notice. So that comes there. Now, I'm wondering why it's going south, because I'm not seeing any high pressure. There must be some really high pressure. I do see this ridge. It looks like there's a ridge here, 1,028 millibars. Yep, there's that high pressure, 1,000. And look at that, we're seeing 1,000. It is a relatively weak system, so it probably won't develop into anything super intense. 1,008, 1,007 millibars. But again, that high pressure over here is sort of keeping it down in south, as you can see. And then it just falls back into northern part of Africa. However, I do want to take a look at the West Pacific. I just want to look at all the regions right now, just so we have an idea of what we could possibly be looking at here for the West Pacific. So again, we do have that system which has a possibility of reaching typhoon status and then dissipating, but that's the only next major tropical system in the next 2 weeks, about 384 hours according to the global forecasting system. But take a look at the Indian Ocean here, as you can see. I mean, nothing really. I mean, some rain over the southern part of India. And that's been pretty much it. So we are going to go to weather.us. Forecast. Icon. And then change map selection, free zoom. Okay. Change parameters. All parameters. One direction. Okay, perfect. So you can kind of see the system. You can see there appears to be a low area of circulation where the isobars go all the way around the center of circulation. So again, we're seeing maximum sustained winds of about 41 miles per hour there. So, this is what we're looking at right here. We're going to go into time here. This will work. Maybe. Here we go. Is that it? Nothing's happening. Oh, that is it. Okay, I see. So again, I do want to just sort of say that the possibility of a tropical system in the Mediterranean Sea is likely, and it's something we're going to have to watch very closely and carefully, because Italy and Greece could be getting threatened by a tropical system, because this system, as you can see, we're seeing some areas seeing 40 45 mile per hour sustained. If we do wind gusts, the winds are much stronger. They're just sitting there right off the coast of Greece. We're seeing 66 mile per hour sustained. I mean, if we zoom in even right here, look at that. We're seeing 60. There's 48 and 54 mile per hour wind gusts. Look at that, a 70 mile per hour wind gust there, right on the coast of the southern tip of Italy, ladies and gentlemen. So again, this is a very, very, like, for Italy, this is relatively rare. They don't see this hardly ever. And you can kind of see clearly the center of circulation remains relatively off the coast, but you're still going to have winds coming in from the north onshore flow here for this part of Italy. You could see some, 43, 45 mile per hour sustained winds would be pretty strong. I'd love to travel to travel to Italy to film this. That would be really, really cool. That would be probably one of the coolest things ever, to film a tropical system in Italy. That would just be incredible. But yeah, we're watching this system here. Winds from the north, it looks like up to 43 mile per hour sustained winds. So this would be, again, a low-end tropical storm. I don't see this becoming a hurricane. It doesn't have the time. Before, there was a better chance, but again, we're not seeing that anymore. And then it kind of moves away from Italy, but still seeing up to 41 mile per hour sustained winds, with winds gusting almost a hurricane force, 62 mile per hour sustained wind gusts. This is what the GFS is showing. Oh Lord, those are the wind gusts. So the wind speed, we're seeing 38, 39 tropical storm to tropical depression to tropical storm force winds. Nothing super crazy or anything. But you can see it is a closed low center of circulation, where our parts of out here we're seeing winds maximum sustained winds out here about 43 miles per hour traveling to the northwest into Italy, where they could see winds of 35 to 40 mile per hour sustained winds. But again, you can kind of see the direction of the storm as it's kind of going, kind of moving in a general eastward direction. Kind of goes, definitely dips south. We're gonna have to watch closely and carefully and watch to actually see what the storm does. But you can kind of see it does in fact make landfall. It appears to make landfall as a tropical depression. Winds not very strong at all, thankfully. Those winds gusting to, we could be seeing these winds. Definitely, I think gusty winds are going to be more of an offshore occurrence. The strongest winds are going to occur offshore of Italy. In my opinion, you can see, in fact, wait, is this the same system or is this a completely different system? So again, it looks like there's even another system that develops. God forbid this actually happens. Because my God. So you can kind of see it does in fact dip south. But again, in fact, another system develops with winds gusting to nearly 50 miles per hour with sustained winds of about 43 miles an hour. So in fact, not one, but possibly two tropical systems developing. So something we'll have to closely monitor here in this next several days. So again, in terms of what we're looking at here with satellite imagery, we're not seeing, oh my sheesh. Free zoom. We're not really seeing anything in the Italy region at all. You can kind of see that if I click on play here and take a look at just a few, this goes all the way to nearly a whole day. If we look at just the past 6 hours, you're going to really see that there truthfully hasn't been a whole lot of activity. I don't think there's been a lot of activity. You can kind of see a lot of upper level winds going right over Naples, Italy. Was it Naples, Florida? Naples, Italy. There's Rome. I can't pronounce most of these towns. I can only pronounce 2, and that's Rome and Naples. The others, not a chance. Okay, maybe this will be a little faster. So as you can kind of see, there does appear to be a little bit of a spin down here. Something I'm watching. Kind of see a spin. Where you got upper level winds moving from west to east down here, and upper level winds moving here. And so there's a lot of upper level winds, which right now, that's why at this moment in time, I think once these come through and out, then it's going to open the atmosphere, and the atmosphere is going to be able to be more unstable. Right now, the atmosphere is very stable, which is not allowing for any tropical system to develop. But right now, once again, the atmosphere is very stable, not allowing any tropical systems to develop. However, there is a little bit of dry air down here. The storm is going to be developing coming up through here, you know, affecting Italy. So we're closely going to monitor that. It's going to be a very, very rare occurrence. Very, very rare to see a tropical storm, tropical depression, tropical storm developing in the Mediterranean. But with global warming, the sea levels are going to rise. And with those sea levels that are going to rise, you're going to have warmer water temperatures, and the wind shear is going to be a lot less wind shear. So it's something we have to watch for very closely, very carefully here, certainly here in the future. You can do dust, okay. What's nature mean? Is that just like natural light? Oh, okay. I see. This is infrared. Infrared. Cloud tops. During the day, I doubt we would really be able to see Yep, it is unfortunately nighttime here in Italy. I would have to do this much earlier on in the time, but as you can see, we will eventually make our way over to where we would be able to see better in the earlier hours of the morning. But right now, again, you can kind of see that wind shear here and wind shear coming in this direction, which is preventing any tropical cyclone activity developing at this moment. But I think that is going to change. The models have been incredibly consistent with this, saying it's going to develop. Something's going to develop. So when we start to see, okay, it's being consistent, it's being very, very consistent, that tells me, okay, there's a possibility something could actually develop. But right now, this is what we're looking at in the Italy region right here. Here's Italy right here, and here's Greece over here. I try to go that direction. It's weird. So yeah, that's what we're looking at. I have some really... Is that real satellite imagery? Oops. Oh wow, that's only 3.5 hours long. Alright, just 1 hour. What's that gonna look like? Oh wow. So this is just 3 hours, so you can really see a little bit better. This is more satellite imagery right here. So right now we are going to nighttime, and so we really will have to do these streams. If we want to really take a look at where this storm is at during the daytime, we would have to do it later in the night, or really early hours of the morning. So like we're talking 5, 6, 7 a.m. in the morning. Right now it's almost noon. It's about 11:30 here, and so really not able to see any really good satellite imagery daylight time. So probably going to end this off here. Does anyone else have any comments, questions, or concerns? I really just sort of want to just do a quick, simple update. I have to be out of here in like 5 minutes, so I don't have a whole lot of time to answer any comments, questions, or concerns at this time period. I'm gonna try to do as look at as much stuff as I possibly can in a short period of time. I'm almost ready, Mom. I'm gonna just answer some questions and then I'm gonna go. Okay. Alright, so that's it today, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your morning, and I'll talk to you guys later this afternoon. I might do another stream at 1. I don't know yet.